Hello everybody, this is Quinn the Princess,
And God.
and welcome to another exciting installment of Less Than Legit Lit. Today we are bringing you the first chapter of Starkit's Prophecy. And do you remember who wrote Starkit's Prophecy?
Is that at the top?
Nope. There apparently is no author. Starkit's Prophecy will forever remain anonymous. It will live in
Or
infamy.
You could probably find it with a quick Google search.
Who has the time? Alright. Chapter Owen. Prologue. The cats gathered around a pool. They all looked into it, eagerly. A dark shape appeared on the surface. A blue she-cat looked up. Her eyes were bright. "There is a prophecy," she said. "Out of the darkness stars will come and get rid of the evil tiger and Holly." "It's about Starkit," White Tom said. "She's going to save the forest." He looked at a gold tom by Blue Star. "She has powers that nobody ever dreamed of," said the gold tom. "Should we, tell Jayfeather?" he asked. "Yes," said Blue Star. "He needs to know." She walked away from the pool to tell Jayfeather about the prophecy.
Did you like it? Please tell me in review.
"No, thank you." Alright, that was chapter 1. Join us next time for chapter 2. Bye-bye. Starkit's Prophecy. Chapter 2, The Rose of a Heroine.
Okay, Jazzy Coon, please don't get mad at me because you're not in it yet. You'll appear soon. Don't worry.
Starkit woke up and sunlit was in the branches. She closed her eyes, again still tired. But her mom wouldn't let her sleep. Not today. "Sweetie, it's time to get up," said Dawn Sparkle, her eyes shining. "Today is important today." "What is it, Mom?" Starkit awake right away. Then the she-cat remembered what today was. "Oh my gosh, it's my ceremony today!" She squealed exercisedly. Today was the day she was an apprentice. She flipped outside, not even waiting for her mom. Rude. But her mom caught up with her quick. "Sweetie, you know the clans don't accept cats slick us sometimes," she said. Starkit glared. She didn't like being told that. Just because her mom was a used-to-be Shadow Clan cat and her dad was Jayfeather the medicine cat didn't mean she was different.
Kinda does.
Exactly. I think that makes you very different. "Starpaw, come here," said Firestar from the leg. He jumped down. "Starkit, it's time for you to become an apprentice," he said.
An apprentice.
"An apprentice?" "You're a strong, brave cat, and because of that, I will mentor with you." Everybody gasped. Starkit did too. She heard her mother say, "Wow." Firehit liked her shoulder. He whispered in her ear, "You'll be the best there ever was, Starpaw. I know it." Surprised, she walked away when they were done howling for her. Then she went offer to Jayfeather and Dawn Sparkle, who were very proud. "Daughter, we are very happy, but we have something to say," said Jayfeather, his chest puffed out. "You see, there is this prophecy. StarClan gave it to me and said, out of the darkness, stars will come and get rid of the evil tiger and Holly." Starpaw gasped. "What does it mean?"
LOL, I update fast, don't I? Review. Or I'll hit over the head with the frying pan. JK. This girl is insane.
Starkit's Prophecy. Chapter 3, The Battle for the Calm. And just so you know, this is one of 2 chapter 3s. There are, in fact, 2 chapter 3s, so start with this one, just to avoid confusion.
Thanks, Jazzy Coon, for the good review. And stop flamming my story. I bet you can't write such a good story.
I know I couldn't. I could never write such a good story. Starpaw walked over to the apprentice's den. In Sid, she saw her sisters Flamepaw and Lakepaw, and her friend Jazzpaw, A.N. Jazzy Kin, my BFF, was sleeping on the moss. Jazzpaw, get up! She cried. Jazzpaw opened her brilliant blue eyes and looked at her. Do you want to go on patrol with me? She asked. Sure, said Jazzpaw, getting up from the moss. They left and went to the entrance to camp. But then a cat came in through the entrance. It was Blackstar!
Okay. Isn't this guy like public enemy number one?
Kind of.
Why wasn't he like stopped by like cat border guards or something?
Their screening process sucks. They should have someone working like the front desk, so to speak. Shadow Clan are attacking, she yelled. Well, where did you get that idea? I mean, yeah, he's kind of a
bad guy.
Public enemy number one, like you said, but he showed no aggression.
Yeah, he just walked in.
It was
Shadow Clan are attacking.
See, this is how wars start, Starkit. You're not a good fifter. All the cats came out from their dens. She jumped on a cat and clawed him, and he ran over. Well, I sincerely hope it was one of the enemy cats. I mean, I don't give her any credit because she just assumes that...
She does first cat you see. Shadow Clan are attacking. That guy is Shadow Clan. I'm your friend. You're Shadow Clan. I've known you for like years. Get out.
Traitor! She's so cray-cray. Good job, Starpaw, Firestar called. The last cat I knew that could fix like that was Sandstorm. You're a good fixer.
Wait a minute. She clawed like one cat and she didn't even kill him.
So let me get this straight. Firepaw's credentials for being a good fixer are declaring war on non-aggressive enemies
and slightly resembling his wife
and attacking the first person you see in a panic situation. She's a good fixer, all right. Starpaw was happy. She was a good fixer. What are you trying to say?
Trying to say fighter.
I know. Maybe this was what the prophecy meant. No, I don't think so.
This prophecy does not take a genius to puzzle out. I mean, like, for real. Stars will come, that's you, kid, and get rid of the evil tiger and Holly. Well, seeing as how the stars referred to you, I'm gonna guess that you have to get rid of some cats named Tiger and Holly.
Or one cat named Tiger and one very problematic bush. It could happen. Starkit's Prophecy, Chapter 3, which is actually Chapter 4. There are just 2 Chapter 3s. But, erroneously named Chapter 3, The Tranning Under the Star.
Gosh. Guys. I'm so sorry. But someone glares at rainy days, flinged me, and I got really hurt. Okay, if you don't like the story, you don't have to read it, Well, you've had your say rainy days, and now I'll have mine. You're a rascal. You're a rascal with no respect for writers, no respect for anything. Except your cows. I will tell you this. My strees are too potent for you, rainy days.
Shadow Clan run from the camp. Starpaw smiled.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah, for real. We never got any indication that Blackstar came, with backup. For all we know,
even with malicious intent.
He was just like,
Maybe he was like there for parlay.
Yeah.
To usher in a new era of diplomatic relationships between cats. And
I know.
She ruined it.
Yeah, he's gonna get back to the Shadow Clan, and they're all gonna be like, "Oh, how did it go, Blackstar?" He's like, "Not well. Thanks for
want to talk about it. Go.
Shed 1. None can't hurt her family now. Starpaw, said Firestar. It is time we train. I want to show you how to fight.
So he's not even gonna acknowledge that, like, public enemy number 1 just, like, was there?
Nope. That would be like if Voldemort suddenly apparated, but well, you can't operate inside of Hogwarts. But it would be like if Voldemort suddenly just like walked into Hogwarts.
And then like Harry like hit him on the head with a board and
Yeah.
he left and nobody mentioned it.
A big lip alligator moment. Okay, said.
So we're not gonna bring that up.
Nope. It's just completely irrelevant. Okay, said Starpaw happily. How do you sad something happily? But you just saw I could fight. While? Well, yeah, said Firestar. But I wanted to see if that was all you knew. Okay. They went to the frost together, and the other cats cleaned up the bodies. Oh, jeez.
Oh my. Okay, I guess there was more than one.
So we're not going to address the fact that there are several dead bodies on the ground?
Come on, Starboy, it's time to train.
Okay, Starpaw, said Firestar when they got there. We'll start with how to dog. But I'm a cat. Shh. Oh, come on, that's too easy, yelled Starpaw. Shed just beat Blackstar. She was ready for anything. Really? Are you really ready for anything? Including how to turn into a dog? Okay, mewed Firestar. Let's learn how to claw an opponent. Yeah, yelled Starkit. Shed jumped at Firestar, not giving him time to attack. That's bad sportsmanship, bitch. She hit his side and he didn't move. He was too surprised.
Wait, that's in quotes.
Oh, it is in quotes.
She's narrating.
She is narrating. Oh, she hit his side and he didn't move and he was surprised and she clawed him and started bleeding. What?
What are you doing?
I'm narrating. We'll stop that. Wow, Starpaw, he said. You're doing awesome.
I'm sure this hemorrhage in my side will go away soon.
You mean with the fighting or the narrating? The fighting. The narration really needs to stop. Really? Gaped Starpaw. She didn't think she was doing that god. Was she really special? Like the prophecy meowed? Yes, Starpaw! Snarled Firestar for some reason.
Maybe he's being, like, really sarcastic here.
Or maybe he's just mad that she clawed him in the stomach before he even had time to respond.
Probably.
I couldn't even get away in fast enough. Thanks! Only Skorg was did that before. Oh my gosh! Was did that before. Oh my gosh, really? Asked Starpaw. Skorg? The Skorg? Skorg?
Skorg. Can you spell his name right? Is that famous?
She derived so much about him, and that he was really evil and killed a lot of cats. I'm like Skorg? I didn't mean it like that, Firepaw said hastily. I meant you were a good fighter. It's really cool. At that minute, he thought to himself, Starpaw's so kawaii. Look at her eyes and her fur.
First of all, don't you have, like, a mate and 2 kids? And second of all, aren't you, like, 3 times her age?
And third of all, this story is just dumb. Okay, thanks. They trained on the floor a while. Later, Starpaw beat Firestar 8 times. Once she let him win to make him feel better, and by the last one she was a little tired. Totally not Mary Sue, guys.
Isn't this guy like the leader of the freaking clan and she's like a kitten?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Hey, Firestar, can we hunt now? Said Starpaw. I'm kinda hungry. Oh, we'll if you want. Firestar was disappointed. He and Starpaw had been having so much fun. So they went hunting. Starpaw messed up a couple times, but Firestar said it was okay since it was only her second time. Bitch, if you can beat, like, Firestar 8 times in single combat, I don't think you're allowed to have any slack when you, like, can't even catch a bird for yourself.
For real.
Shed had her first time when she was a little kid, and she and Firestar had snuck out together. That's why he chose her as his apprentice.
I hope they're referring to hunting here.
Same. Later that night, Starpaw locked up at the stars. She and Firestar had had so much fun this day, they'd brung back enough food for the whole clan. Locking up at the stars, she turned to her best friend, Jazzpaw, and said, "Do you think we'll ever be up there?" "Yeah, totally," said Jazzpaw. "I mean, you'll be leader, and I'll be Deputy one day. We'll have to." Yeah," said Starpaw, smiling. She loved Jazzpaw. "Not in that way, you sickos!" They were best friends. Oh dear. Somebody's channeling Aaron of the Cullen clan. She locked up at the stars again and smiled and fell asleep with the Star Clan voices whisper in her head.
You are my life. LOL. You like it, Chelsea? I need you as kawaii as I could.
And by that I mean I gave you absolutely no description and included myself throughout the whole chapter.
And I gave you 2 lines.
I gave you 2 lines of dialogue.
And I made myself the leader and you the deputy. So.
But I made you kawaii, Jazzy-kun. Kawaii. Hello everyone, this is Quinn the Princess.
And Codcod.
And we are bringing you Chapter 4 of Starkit's Prophecy. Chapter 4, Starpaw decides.
Flamers are all Satanists.
Oh no, it's Aaron of the Cullen clan.
For real. Anyone who doesn't like the straw is a Stanus. Cause Star GI
She's a GI now? When did that happen?
Served in the army a couple chapters back.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Has such a strong connection with Star Calm, and that's why you don't like it. It's cause you do not like Jesus.
She is a Christina vampire. Starpaw, walk up. It's time for parole.
So not only did she serve in the army, but she got like a dishonorable discharge because now she's in jail.
Apparently, she's now serving time for attacking that one Shadow Clan cat that
he had diplomatic immunity.
that did not provoke any sort of violence.
Yeah, he came in here as like a diplomatic ambassador and we attacked him. So yeah.
You did the crime, now you gotta do the time. Starpaw opened her bright rainbow eyes and looked around. "Oh my gosh, who was that?" she yellowed. "It's me, Greystripe," Greystripe whispered at her. Starpaw gotty up. "Oh my gosh, Greystripe, what do you want?" she yelped. Greystripe looked at her. "Will you be my mat?" he asked.
Right to the point.
How forward of you. "Oh my gosh, Greystripe, that's so Nick," Starkit screamed. "But Firestar already asked me." "Well then, he's just an eye dot." Starpaw. Sorry.
She repeated like the first 4 lines again. I don't like exactly.
"Starpaw, walk up. It's time for parole." Whoa, deja vu.
We're in a time loop.
So wait, was that first part of it, was she dreaming that?
I get
And then she woke up and the same thing happened?
probably.
Did she have a vision of what was happening now?
I mean, she is an oracle, so.
That is true. Starpaw opened her bright rainbow eyes again and looked around again. "Oh my gosh, who was that?" she yellowed. "It's me, Greystripe," Greystrip whispered in her ear. Starpaw gotty up again. "Oh my gosh, Greystripe, what do you want?" she yelped. Greystripe looked at her. "Will you be my mat?" he asked. "Oh my gosh, Greystripe, That's so Nick! And so completely unexpected! Starkit screamed. But Firestar already asked me. Well, then he's just an IDOT. Why do you say that? Yelled Starpaw.
And now, I guess, reality.
Yeah, now we're back in the real time. Graystripe looked at her meanly. I don't like him.
He's an adult because I don't like him.
He's so straightforward.
I know. I actually like it.
I do like him.
It's refreshing.
He says exactly what he means, doesn't he? There's no
there's no beating around the bush with that one.
Yeah, he just tells it like it is. I don't like him, squeaked Graystripe. He looked around fastly. He's a mean cat. Oh my gosh, you mean like Skorg?
Skorg is the only mean cat ever.
That's like saying, I don't like him. He's a mean person. Oh my gee!
Like Hitler?
Like Satan? No. Oh my gosh, you mean like Skorg? Starpaw shocked. No. Much prettier than Skorg.
You weren't talking about her. You were talking about Graystripe.
Didn't they?
I mean, you were talking about Firestar.
Yeah, but didn't they use that same exact line like 2 chapters ago?
I think it was something similar.
Something similar. Apparently, Graystripe has been spying on them and like taking notes on how to pick up girls. No, you're much prettier than Satan. He licked her on the head. I want you to be my mat, he yelled.
Why are you yelling?
I want you to be my mat!
Tone it down.
Well, maybe.
Well, it works. Yeah, how'd you get a mate?
Yeah, ask them! Well, maybe. But what would Firestar say? She whispered. Graystripe looked around again.
He's like so suspicious. He has eyes everywhere.
Shifty eyes. He's not only straightforward, he's very paranoid. I'm sure he's made a lot of enemies with his bluntness. I don't think he would mind, Graystripe said.
Yeah, he only asked you first.
By the way, Firestar, I'm gonna marry the cat that you asked to be your mate not 2 chapters ago. Do you mind?
Right.
Yes. Oh my gosh, sure then. Starpaw yelling happily. How easy is it for her to change her mind? Just like every guy she meets, like...
I don't think he would mind.
I don't think he would. She's gonna end up marrying the whole clan by the time this story's over. It's like, I didn't think any of you would mind. What are you talking about? Firehurt was walking up. He looked angry. Oh, nothing, Firestar. You go back to sleep. Mewed Starpaw, hoping he would leave so she could be alone with Graystripe. Yeah, Firestar, there's nothing to worry about, cherried Graystripe.
Does that mean?
But Firestar didn't leave. Instead, he said, I thought I heard you asking her to be our mate. Wait, our mate? Are they already a couple? Is this like a love triangle thing?
Like polyamorous?
Is he asking her like to join a threesome?
That's weird.
It's not a good way to go about doing it, guys.
No.
You gotta communicate. Oh, yeah! Yelled Starpaw.
What is with everyone yelling?
Even though you were quite adamant about not wanting to tell him like 2 sentences ago, and now you're just yelling it. But he didn't leave. Instead, he jumped on Graystripe. Oh, guys, not the time. Come on. I want to be with her. Firehurt attacking Graystripe.
He just got demoted. Like right there.
Oh, yeah. No, I do. Shouted.
The void. Graystripe became one with the universe.
The all-knowing Graystripe. Guys, stop fizzing. You can both be my mats. Starpaw whispered a ply like secret. No, we can't do that. There can be only one, howled Firestar. And I'm gonna go with Greystripe because, he and I have been together for a while, so I don't think this is gonna work. Otherwise, you'll chet on us. So, Stargleam, who will you pick? Giggled Greystripe. Gaystipe! Oh my gosh, you're right. He's changed his name to Gaystipe. Oh, that's what I'm gonna call him from now on.
Okay.
I don't care how she spells it. Hello again, this is Quinn the Princess.
And Kaga.
And we are bringing you Chapter 5 of Starkit's Prophecy. Chapter 5, Untiddlies.
What?
What?
What is that?
Untiddlies.
I don't even know.
Starpaw said, She was so funkuzzled.
Fungus dead.
She was so funkisted.
Same.
These two cats had asked her to be their mates, and what was she supposed to do? They were both handsome and all thing.
All thing.
But Bart had Matt.
What? What?
Oh, that's right, because they're already a couple, aren't they?
I don't think that's what she's referring
Well,
to.
but, I mean, come on.
But, like, for real, it's like, otherwise you'll chat on us, but
Clearly.
you double standard.
I'm just going to assume that they're married to each other. She loved them both. Firestar was so kind, and he obviously liked her a lot. Gaystipe was so funny and calm. All right.
Okay.
I thought you were going to elaborate on that. Said Starpaw as she ran into the forest. It was too much. She couldn't choss. She ran and ran and ran till her paws hurted it. And she realized she crossed the border. Oh no, she thought. Shadow Clan'll get me. What are you doing here? Said Boxstar as he walked up. I'm sorry, mewed Starkit. I didn't mean to. That's okay, said Blackstar. No one's perfect.
She's supposed to be like super territorial and evil. It's okay because she went into our territory. No one's perfect.
Do you remember that episode?
Maybe Blackstar is nice and then everyone gets him credit
Maybe.
for.
Maybe he just has a bad rep.
Maybe he's just like angry because no one treats him like with respect.
Yeah.
But he's like, come to Shadow Club for some tea and cookies.
It reminds me that, do you remember that episode of Buzz Lightyear Star Command? It's like, what? Don't you have a very strict, crossing the border means death policy? Normally, yes. Today, no.
For real.
No, that's not true. I am. No, I'm just kidding. All right. No, that's not true, said Starpaw, oft. StarClan is. What do you mean, wormed Blackstar. Well, they give us all the Hapland stuff, said Starpaw. I'm so confused. Without them, we would be lost. Just as Firehurt and Gaystipe. She said. I guess that's ter, Boxstar said. But Sid, I don't really mean that anyway. Oh, really? Why? Asked Starpaw. Because you are.
Whoa, Starpaw, what?
You are what?
You're perfect.
Oh. Is she hitting on him? Hey there. So, how's life in the Shadow Clan? Didn't you try to kill me a few chapters ago? Blackstar, shh.
No one's perfect.
Right. Goodbye. What? Yelled Starpaw, jumping away as Blackstar tried to nuggle her. What are you trying to do, mole stray up me?
What?
Is she trying to say molest?
I mean, all he tried. I mean, you called him perfect. So.
You hit on him,
and he tried to like nuzzle you. So now, what are you doing?
You know, Starpaw, I am picking up some rather mixed signals here. You're going to have to communicate better. Blackstar started to explain.
Me too.
I'm so confused. But Starpaw was too quick. No, she said. I don't want another Tom after me. I got enough problems right now anyway.
I gotta be me.
I got 99 problems and fire, hurt, and gay diaper, all of them. But, perfect, said Black Star. You bettered me in battle. You have to be. She tried to kill you. Is this how you...
turns him on.
I have a bit of a snuff fetish. I like dominant women. No! Shitted Starfall again.
Oh no.
Running into the forest, tears railing down her checks. She was crying. Oh no, she's joined up with Joan with writing checks to all these men that are after her.
And everyone who hates her being a Satanist.
It's too much, she thought. Starclad, help me! I just can't help it feeling a little sorry for Black Star. She's
like, I'm perfect, and he's like, well, and she's like, no.
This whole thing was very confusing. I mean, we see Black Star, slinking off to his home after she attacked him for no reason other than wandering into her house, which apparently she's doing now, so he has every right to attack her.
But instead, he says no one's perfect and allows her to, talk to him.
And then she hits on him and calls him perfect, and when he tries to reciprocate, she flips out and, hits him in the face and leaves.
She's so weird.
Poor Black Star. Good lord.